Hey guys, I'm back and I am giving you an update on what's been going on and what I'm doing now. And yeah, let's dive in because I know you want to know. So I'm getting so many comments in the comment sections of my videos saying that like I'm giving people bad advice or whatever. I'm not giving advice. I am sharing my journey and you can take from it what you will. And also, you have 100% responsibility over your life and your actions. If I want to eat sugar all day long, candy, like fruit, juices, whatever, and not eat any protein and not eat anything else, drink pop, whatever, like that's my prerogative. And if I want to document it on YouTube, that's my prerogative. So I'm just leaving that like that because I mean, most people that watch my videos are actually interested in my journey. And most people who are the trolls don't watch my entire videos and they don't care. They just want to be trolling. So anyway, don't come to me for diet advice. Do your own thing. But I will tell you, it has always been very helpful to see real people out there experimenting and doing stuff rather than, you know, these expert coaches, like, you know, you have to pay to get their information. Like, no, I am just sharing my journey and you do your own thing. So Cole was right. I got rid of the scale. I'm not weighing myself every day anymore. And I can't say that I feel liberated. This is the honest truth. I like the addiction of the scale. I like that high. I like that. I kind of like the punishment I give myself when I'm up on the scale and then I restrict my food. I kind of like it. I'm kind of addicted to it. But I remember about 10 years ago, I said, I will never diet again. And that it wasn't true because I ended up doing the sugar diet. But for 10 years, I never dieted. I just ate intuitively. And I was in the best shape of my life before my pregnancy. Then I became pregnant 2 years ago, almost to the day. And my appetite just changed. I couldn't eat protein. I was nauseous and I started just eating like a lot of carbs, but I didn't know to cut out the fat. And so I gained 50 pounds in my pregnancy. I had a big baby also, and I was quite lean, I would say, going into the pregnancy. So I needed to, you know, really build up some stores for breastfeeding and all of that, but 50 pounds is a lot. And I've since lost that 50 pounds. So I'm back at the weight, the scale weight that I was when I became pregnant, but I am way less muscular. And now I'm in this diet mentality because I've been wanting to lose the fat that is still on my body. Like I look good, but I still have, you know, whenever I eat anything that might fill up my stomach goes right out, and I just don't like that. And so I tried all the gimmicks. I tried the candy diet or the sugar diet. I tried the just fruit fasting. I tried everything. Those sugar diet short-term like extremes work. They work. But then what, right? So for sure, I've gone back to normal eating now, but without the fat. And for sure, I've put on a few pounds of water and fiber and bulk, but there's no way I've gained a lot of fat. So that's good. And what I really am committed to is not dieting again. No diets. I get to eat whatever I want, but I get to be disciplined in what I'm choosing to eat. I did have a call with Cole, and he is really great. Like he knows what people need, and he has a lot of experience, and he was right. He is right about the 90s low-fat diet. He's right about eating just wholesome food. Like, we know that he's right. Eating wholesome foods is gonna get you to your body weight, your ideal body weight. You cannot out eat. You know, if you're craving sweets and you eat a banana or banana ice cream, you're never gonna get fat, like never. And so, yeah, I wanted to get around that, of course, and eat unlimited candy for the rest of my life. And I had a reality check. I had a reality check, and I am done dieting again. I'm done dieting again. I'm saying it, I'm declaring it. No more diets, but also no more restriction except for fat. I am gonna restrict fat because PUFAs, polyunsaturated fatty acids, are so bad for us. They age you, they make you fat, they make you miserable, they make you sluggish, they make you inflamed, they give you cancer. They are bad, bad news. And eating without fat or very low fat is very easy. So I did a big grocery haul and I forgot to film it, but I basically bought a ton of like egg whites, bananas, all kinds of fruit. I have dates. What else did I buy? Yogurt, lean turkey, vegetables, potatoes, like just an abundance of delicious, colorful food. And I've already been eating this way for a few days. I went away to visit my brother and I had a really, really big lesson and wake up call. We stayed overnight and there was no low fat, healthy food. And I had to be flexible. And I was just very mindful of what I ate. I even grabbed like a piece of toast and put some jam on it just to have a low-fat snack. There was no low-fat meat. They just had sausages and stuff for dinner, potatoes doused in oil. Like, I had to just eat what was there because they live in the boonies and I couldn't just run to the store and just grab some stuff. So I learned a very big lesson to bring my food and bring some fresh stuff just in case, maybe offer to bring a salad or bring some fruit or whatever, but definitely for myself, bringing food. And also, you get to be flexible when you're traveling and you're just like stuck. Like, don't freak out. I had a sausage. I had a delicious sausage, a kielbasa. It's one of those Polish ones. Delicious. I just enjoyed it. And I had some potatoes. Yes, they were doused in oil. Okay, so I had some potatoes that had some oil. And that was the biggest fat meal I have had in probably 3 months. So it's fine, right? I had to really get over that diet mentality and be like, I can just starve myself or I can eat and just enjoy and do the best that I can and move on with my life. Seriously. So yesterday I got rid of all of the candy in my house. How insane, because I literally did a sugar fast early last week, a week ago today, and I was still eating all the candy. I'm not gonna not eat candy, but I put it away in my basement and gave it some away. But I don't want it in the forefront of my mind. And I'm challenging myself for an entire week starting today. All the sweets I am gonna consume are fruit. Yes, bananas, just fruit in general. I'm allowing myself dates, unlimited dates if I need, like a sugar fix, and honey in like yogurt or honey on toast or whatever. So fruit, dates, and honey. That's my challenge to myself, just to get off the quick grabbing of a handful of candy or something like that. So that's going to be really exciting. We are heading back to the cottage this weekend. I have my sugar cake up there. I have it frozen. I forgot it, so I didn't eat it all week. I may have some of that throughout the weekend, but that's max what I will have of, you know, baked goods or anything like that. I also got rid of my scale, meaning not rid of it, like threw it in the garbage, but I am not weighing every day. The last time I weighed myself, I don't even remember, it was like last Thursday. And it was a happy weight, and I'm leaving it there in my brain. I'm just gonna allow myself to stay there. And I'm sure I am staying very close to that. So the other thing that I am challenging myself to do is to move every day. And I walk a lot every day. I take my baby for walks all the time to the park and all that. But additional movement, like intentional movement. So either on my trampoline, I'm being very gingerly right now because I rolled my ankle 2 days ago and it's a little bit sore, and I don't want to overdo it on the trampoline. But there's some other movements that I do. I actually learned about a program called Eccentrics. You should look it up. They're on YouTube. It's this like combination of yoga, ballet, Pilates, Tai Chi, and it's like these beautiful, just full body movements that are very, very low impact and also pretty challenging. So I started doing that, and yeah, that's going to be what I'm doing for the next week. Oops, I just kicked my tripod. That's what I'm going to be doing for the next week. And I want to get out of the diet mentality again. That time that I actually told myself I'm never dieting again, I allowed myself to eat whatever I wanted, like anything, from fast food to candy bars to croissants to whatever, cookies, everything, because I was so, and I was so done with dieting and that hell that dieting can put you through, that I was like, even if I gain however much, I really didn't care if I was gonna gain 100 pounds, okay? If it meant I had food freedom. And of course, for me anyways, this is not diet advice. I am telling you my story, okay? Okay, capiche? Of course, I never could sustain eating all that junk constantly because I am not used to that. I've never been a high junk food eater, like never. I even didn't grow up eating that stuff. I ate very wholesome foods. And so I would still gravitate toward healthy food and allowed myself dessert and allowed myself whatever I wanted. And so initially I gained probably 5 pounds, maybe 10, but 5 pounds, say. And then I lost it all plus more, and I was just slim and I didn't weigh myself, and I was doing yoga a lot. I don't do yoga that much now, but then I was doing a lot of yoga and I was just happy in my body, and that's what I want to go back to. And yeah, the sugar diet, you know, it was really fun and it works. It does work. But after you're done a sugar fast, then what? How do you eat? You can't go back to your old ways. So why not just eat the way that you want to eat for the rest of your life and just be happy in your body and not be so extreme, says the girl that is so excited about extremes. So if you can relate to that, put a comment below that you can relate to being extreme, and that's really fun and there's a thrill. And there's actually more of a thrill doing that than eating just like healthy, straightforward food. But yeah, I think obviously for your mind, eating just healthily is more sustainable long-term. It's better for you. And you know, I don't have to fixate on what I'm eating anymore. I can just be a normal human being, be in the world, and focus on other interests. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah. So that's my update, you guys. It's long-ish. It's long enough. And let me know how you're doing. Let me know if this resonates at all. And if it doesn't, that's also cool. Again, I'm just documenting my journey. I'm not here to change anyone's mind on anything. And I am just here to be transparent and to help it. If it helps one person to feel validated in what they're going through, then I'm satisfied and happy. Then I've done my job. So yeah, like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, because I am just documenting my journey into my 50s, eating and getting fit and raising my toddler. Yes, I have a 1-year-old. And so follow me along if you are not yet following me. Okay, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.